thanking everybody who's taken the time to subscribe. It's been a while since I made a video. I've had audio problems. I've had anger issues, in which I broke my last set of headsets, and I haven't had a good mic that would allow me to do even halfway decent videos. So here I am. I'm back up, and everything is running again. So it's time for another crazy but true story. If you haven't seen my video on doing 16 hits of acid, you may want to watch it. Because this was happened shortly after that. It was in the late 80s, early 90s, I believe 89, 90, somewhere in there. Uh, after I had done those 16 hits of acid, I had a lot of problems. It really messed me up. I had difficulty with speech, which actually even have continued to have those problems even to this day. Like it's not obvious already. But anyway, I ended up at Mesa Vista Mental Hospital, having after taking all that LSD, and I'm gonna go ahead and pause it there since the cat needs out. All right, I'm back. Let the cat out. And anyway, I had gotten out of Mesa Vista Mental Hospital. Jesus. And they had given me all kinds of antipsychotics and all kinds of drugs. And so I was heavily drugged. I think it was, I had been out about 4 or 5 hours when my girlfriend at the time and I had decided to go to Denny's. Well, we get to Denny's, and I ordered a coffee, and I think it was a hot fudge sundae, kind of treat myself after all the hell I'd put myself through. But anyway, while we're there, her cousin, who I didn't particularly like, showed up and came and sat in our booth with us. And she kept going on, and about a bunch of stuff that nobody cared about, nobody wanted to hear, um, and just causing problems. So I asked her. I said, "Hey, look, would you please leave? We're trying to enjoy ourselves here. Would you just please leave?" She completely ignored me, and I asked and I asked and I asked. I couldn't even tell you how many times I asked her to just leave us alone and leave us alone and go away. And even my girlfriend was telling her, "Hey, just leave us alone. Go away. We don't want you here." Um, well, she kept on and talking her trash, and nobody wanted to hear it. You could tell that the people around us were even getting irritated by it. Well, I finally got to a point where I raised my point and I said, "Would you just leave this fucking table and leave us alone?" And she takes the coffee that I had just gotten, scalding hot coffee, and dumps it in my lap. Uh, I saw a flash of white light. That's all I saw. And then it turned red. After she did that, she also knocked my sundae into my lap. And so I think I threw the spoon at her or something. And she got up and she knocked something else over. And that's when I grabbed my coffee cup, stood up, got in my best pictures stance, and drilled her in the back as hard as I could with that coffee cup. She went down. Uh, my girlfriend and I had gone to that Denny's. We had been going there for years. We'd go there for, we'd sit there, have coffee, drink, and play card games or, whatever. We just went there and hung out, really, because it was cheap and it was something to do and it kept us out of trouble when we weren't looking for trouble. So I drill her in the back, and everybody is just at this point. Everybody's shocked. The people are kind of understood where I was coming from, but at the same time, I shouldn't have done what I had done. But the manager, he came out, and he said, "You guys, you don't worry about anything. We'll cover the tab. Just go ahead and leave. We've called the cops, and because they had actually had problems with this woman before. This wasn't her first time caught starting shit in a Denny's, and at that particular Denny's, which is even well, it was good for me because it allowed me to get away, and uh, I avoided any problems with that at all. So, and I had also made mention, goddamn, I've been out of a mental institution for damn just a couple of hours here, and I've already got somebody fucking with me. Last thing you want to do is fuck with a crazy person, or even someone who's been through the shit that I've been through. So, so that's my crazy story. Not the best story in the world. I know that, and there'll be people who are offended by it, but it happened. I can't change it. The only thing I can do is learn from my experiences. So you have a good one. Take care of each other and have a nice day. Laters.